have an affordable place to live right now, count your blessings.
Thank you for calling Strong Senior Residences.
Yes, I wanted to talk to someone about my name being on the waiting list.
Sure, come right in.
For a year now, Gloria Daniel has tried to find an apartment that fits her budget, about $900 a month. While the average rent for a one-bedroom in Metro Atlanta is $1,400, some complexes get tax breaks in exchange for lower rent rates. For example, tenants at Stride can pay between $750 and $1,500. It's the same apartment, just a different price based on income. How long are you being told are these wait lists?
1 to 5 years.
Gloria is not sleeping on the streets, but she is homeless, forced to keep her stuff in storage while sleeping at a friend's house.
I'm paying almost $400, like $399. These two are both my storage.
The government defines affordable housing as rent or mortgage that costs less than 30% of your income. That means to rent that average one bedroom, you'd have to make $71,000 a year. Now, minimum wage, that's 190 hours a week, which is of course impossible because there aren't that many hours in a week.
We may have Fortune 500 relocations coming here. We may have all these new folks moving to the city, but it does us no good if the individuals that have lived here a long time still find themselves sleeping on the streets of Atlanta or in the woods or unhoused.
For years, mayors of Atlanta have declared affordable housing a top priority.
So there literally is no excuse for us not to build the housing we need.
We will continue to dedicate ourselves to creating an environment where our residents can afford to live.
The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta warned that the metro area needed 416,000 more places for people with lower incomes to live in 2019. Since then, the city of Atlanta has tracked its efforts, but so far, that's 7,000 units. Hardly enough for struggling families to notice.
This is Capitol View. This is an amazing project. This project has about 120 affordable housing units.
We met with Dr. Eloisa Clementich, the CEO of Invest Atlanta, to get a look at one affordable housing project protected by the city of Atlanta.
So no one's going to earn more than $40,000 who live in these units.
That's great, but it's only temporary. The tax breaks and low interest loans that make these deals possible are for a set period of time. For Capitol View, that's about 15 years. After that, the owner can charge anything it wants. And that means the work to find new affordable units never ends.
We live in the United States. It's a capitalist economy.
Even at the reduced rate, it is still too much for someone coming out of an encampment or homeless shelter to afford. Background checks, rental history, and credit scores are other barriers. Capitol View will take tenants on housing assistance programs like Section 8, but only if there's space. I imagine there has to be quite a bit of demand then for something like this.
There is a lot of demand for these affordable housing units.
Capitol View says it's only had 5 units available for new tenants this year.
The best way to find out is call the property owners for these properties and find out if they have any availability, and if they don't, get on the waiting list.
If that's the best way, Gloria says we need to do better.
Frustrated, disappointed. I'm sorry.
She can't count the hours spent on the phone, sending emails, and visiting apartments in person for nothing.
It's been really hard. It's taken a toll. Emotionally, mentally, all of it.